All right, guys. Welcome back to the Keepit.P podcast, man. It's been a long time coming. I'm at episode probably a month and a half, 2 months now. That's on me. I'm gonna get back to giving y'all gems and insight to the world and just questions y'all have. As y'all know, we start off with a quote. This quote for this episode, because it's June. June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. It should be, of course, men's mental health awareness matters all year, but this month is just for men's mental health awareness. And the quote reads, being a man is having the most diabolical day, just saying it's all a part of the process and giving it to God. Yes, for sure. Like, no one really asks us about our day and cares about our answers. Yeah, they ask us, oh, how you doing? How's your day? We say, okay. Nobody's gonna ask, oh, what happened? How could I have been better? What could you have done? Or anything like that. Like, no one really asks us the real questions about our day and cares about our answers, which is why men don't speak up or don't say much about their feelings, because what can you do about it? Are you gonna help? Or are you just gonna help me soak in my feelings? Like, people don't care for real. But that's why I'm making this episode right now, so everybody can be aware and in tune with how men feel and what we go through. Not all men, but some men. All right, so first of all, what does mental health mean? Your mental health is your stability in the mind. It's your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings. All of that is a part of your mental. Of course, your physical and all that plays a factor, but when it comes to your mental health awareness, it's more so your emotions, your stress levels, what you're going through, what you've been through, and how it goes into effect to play with everything in general. So mental health is a lot. Everything stems from your brain. Your brain, how you think, how you feel, what you're going through. It starts up here, and it works its way down to your heart and everything else, physical, how you move. So yeah, but I know some ways that we can fix this, or that I've dealt with. It's called imposter syndrome, where you feel like you got to do so much or be this big guy and this big helper in everybody's life to fix everybody's life. Like, as a man, everybody calls on you, everybody needs you, everybody wants something from you, everybody just needs you to be a man for them or step up in their life or help them, but no one be helping you. And as I got out of college, I had that issue. Like, I felt like being a man, I had to work 24/7. I had to be there for everybody and forget about myself. I had to put myself last when things were going on in my life. Like, imposter syndrome is real if you don't recognize it. Because you could be trying to live this fairy tale dream life and you're missing life right now. Like, you want to be like this big baller or this big anything that's not you, but you're not that person. You're not that guy. And that's okay. Like, everybody go through it. Everybody got to find themselves, and everybody's journey is different, which is why you can't, it can be aggravating. Which is why you can't base your personality or emotions off one single thing. You got to know yourself. Daily affirmations and why they're important. You just reminding yourself every day who you are or what you want to accomplish. It's going to help you accomplish those things. Speaking life into your future, life into your well-being, life into your situations. Like, the world could be falling apart around you. But if you just have a strong foundation and believe in everything that you're speaking out your mouth and not dwelling on all the negative, your life will turn around. It has no choice. You put all the positivity into the air, into the world, and into your life, it has to gain fruit and happen. You know, if it ain't nothing but writing a sticky note and putting it on your mirror, reading it while brushing your teeth, I will be the man God has in store for me. Reading that over and over, over and over, every day, eventually it's going to happen. But of course, as you write those daily affirmations, you have to take steps in the right direction. You can't say you want this and that, but you're not moving the right way. You're not acting accordingly to what you're speaking and trying to put out into the universe. I know, like, on my phone right now, like, I memorize verses. And the verse I'm working on right now is Jeremiah 16:11, I believe. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to provide a future, and I'm working on it. See? But it's on my phone every day, every morning. I wake up, I try to memorize it. Some days I have it, other days I just don't. And that's okay. And I'm not changing that verse until I memorize that at the back of my hand, because that verse is strong. Because it's not in my plans. No matter what I'm going through, it's in God's hands. And He has me. I'm one of His favorites. Like, yeah, you have to set clear and attainable goals as a man. Don't go out here trying to do what everybody else is doing and your life's moving differently. Like, all this stems from and helps your mental health. These just starter points before I really deep dive into men's mental health. As a man, you gotta know how to manage your money. You gotta know how to be a man and where to put money, where to go, how to do everything. You have to build strong habits and never stop learning. Like, that's something I've always prided myself on. Like, I like learning. Like, learning is interesting, it's fun. Like, you learn something new every day, bro. Like, it's so much in the world. Like, as a man, you never know enough. You never know everything. And that's okay. Go and find out what you don't know. Go and search different topics. Go and learn about new things. Hang out with new people. Go to different places. All right. Now let's really, really get into it. When it comes to being a man, some people are never taught how to be a man. We just watch it from movies or how we see other people's lives or what we think a man is. Like, growing up as a kid, like, people always say, oh, as a man, you shouldn't do this. As a man, you should do this. Or people who are older than you, they'd be like, oh, you see this, you see that. That's not really the way to live sometimes. And they're not teaching you the right ways or why you acting like that, moving like that. And most people don't have active fathers in their life or fathers who are there or know how to be a man in the first place. Like, even your fathers don't know how to be fathers, because sometimes everybody didn't have it. Everybody didn't have a dad. Everybody didn't have, that dad role model, that father figure that helped them bring them up into being a real man. They try to learn from trauma and experiences. So that now they're teaching you based off their trauma and experiences and not real life role models. It's just based off trauma and experience. Of course, trauma and experience is good ways to teach you how to be a man based off somebody else's experiences, but that's not the way to go with every single thing, because everybody's life different. Every option and direction is different. At what age did you learn that you gotta hide your feelings? As a man, when you show feelings or that you have any type of emotions, people see you as vulnerable. They see you as less of a man, because if you cry, if you get mad, or if you do anything, if you show any emotion other than anger, people don't look at you as a man. And that's the world we live in. Like, when I was legit, like, they'd be like, oh, why you crying? What you crying for? Bro, I'm hurting. I'm hurting. And you saying I shouldn't cry? But they basing that off of trauma. Men have feelings, bro. Like, and we have the same feelings as women. We just got to know how to deal with it and when to use those emotions. Like, I'm not saying what you feel is wrong or how you act is wrong. You just got to know how to move based on your emotions and which emotions to use in the right place. You shouldn't be angry over the small things. You shouldn't cry over little things. But it's your emotions. And you should feel all of your emotions and not think you can't show it because you're a man. Yes, it's a time and place when to show it. You shouldn't show it when you're in front of millions of people on a stage, just crying for no reason. But it happens. Go in your room, go in your car, have that time to yourself where you could let them feelings go and not hold them in. Like, as a man, everybody wants you to be so strong and so not vulnerable. But vulnerability is what makes you strong. Vulnerability is a building block. It helps with a strong foundation. If you know how to be vulnerable and when to be vulnerable in times of need and everything, man, you can help so many people. You can help yourself from problems that might arise in the future. But it's like, why were we told as kids, as a man, don't cry? No one ever told me why. other than it makes you look soft. But does crying really show that I'm soft, or does it show I have emotions and I'm in tune with my feelings? If I'm just crying for no reason and I don't know why I'm crying, okay, I can see where an issue can be found. But if I have an issue, a real issue, and I'm crying because I feel some type of way, let me feel my feelings. Give me a little minute. I'm gonna come back. Like, people don't be understanding. Grown men don't understand their emotions. They don't understand their feelings. They don't know how to compartmentalize certain feelings into a category. So all their feelings go into one category. So when they just feel one thing. Oh, I'm hurt, but they don't know why they hurt. They don't know which part hurt. You be hurt physically, you be hurt mentally, you be hurt emotionally, you be hurt intelligently. Like, it's so many ways you can feel pain, but they don't know that because they only know the basics. Oh, something happened, I'm hurt. Come on, bro. Tap into yourself. But they're not taught that. They weren't given that space as a child to express themselves sometimes or to feel their emotions. And it's so sad that, like, even grown men these days who I ask questions or talk to, they be like, I don't know why I act this way. I don't know why I'm so angry. I don't know why I don't talk. I don't know why I don't talk to my wife. Like, people who are in serious relationships sometimes still don't know how to express their emotions because they weren't taught. And you don't go seeking how to express your emotions or how to feel feelings. No one really tells you or explains that to you. You just gotta go through life on your own and figure it out. So now you 7 years old, 6 years old, and still don't know how to talk, how to feel, how to open up, because we weren't given that space as a kid. You weren't taught that. How can you be a man, but you weren't taught how to be a man? Now your man figure is based off what you've gone through or what somebody's gone through, or just he says he say, not necessarily facts and truths or how to avoid situations in the first place. So you won't have to go with that problem. And cultural expectations. Like, as a man, we always taught to, oh, women come first, women come first. When y'all go out, make sure she say. What about you? Like, and that's draining. Like, as a man. I mean, I'm not saying something's wrong with protecting a woman or protecting women at all times, but it's more so like women can go outside and have fun and get drunk and all this and that. But you gotta stay on 10 and be aware of everything. Watch people, watch movements, watch the exits, make sure the exit's not blocked. And something do happen, you gotta protect her first. You gotta make sure she's safe, because if she's not safe, people gonna get on you. Oh, why you didn't protect her? You a man, you're a man. You should have took that bullet. You should have did this and that. At the end of the day, bro, like, things happen. And it's draining. Like, everywhere you go, you gotta watch out for the next person sometimes. Sometimes it's not even women, it's just the next person. You're not there for yourself. How can I be there for myself and watch out for myself if I gotta watch out for somebody else's well-being 24/7? That's putting myself in danger to save the next person who not thinking about themselves or not being aware of their own well-being. Part 3, the inner struggles, man. The inner struggles. When you first realized it wasn't safe to feel, how was that? I think I was in like middle school or something, and I had got in trouble, and I was mad, I was crying or something. And the principal came in and was like, bro, like, what you crying for? Like, be a man. You did this, and I got to stand in it. Which is true. I did whatever happened. And I'm not crying out of anger or being scared. I'm just crying because I'm frustrated. Like, y'all see what I did, but y'all didn't see what caused it. Y'all don't know what state I was in when it happened. Y'all expect me to just control every emotion 24/7? And they do. You gotta control yourself so you control the next person. Because if you don't have control of your own emotions, how can you be aware? How can you think clearly without having some type of emotion or feeling in the back of your mind? Like, I feel like sometimes men think that they are seen as a tool or option. not a person. Like, they'll be like, oh, we can call this person for this, we can call that person for that, but never seen as a person. Like, never ask what's going on, how you doing, what's going on in more necessarily your head, not necessarily what's going on in general. How you thinking, man? Like, what's your thoughts like right now? How you feeling? What you feel? Are you okay, bro? Like, I check on my friends. I don't do it every day or every week, but I check on my friends because it's hard out here, bro. And everybody's life different. Everybody going through some stuff right now. So check on somebody, bro. Like, a simple, what's up, bro? Like, you really, really good? Like, but they gotta trust you first. Somebody who don't trust you not gonna tell you how they really feeling because, again, that's being vulnerable and open up a space that most people have not tapped into, bro. I learned to hide my tools or what I can provide in people's lives because people are gonna use you. Like, people will use you until there's no more because they see you as an option or a thing and not a person, not a human being. They want to use you for your gifts or what you can provide or help them with. Nobody just go to you asking you, hey man, like, you want to just hang and chill and talk, bro? Like, what's up? Nah, it's always, you trying to go grab drinks, you trying to go somewhere, you trying to do this, you trying to do that. But they deflecting from their own feelings. They trying to not think about what in the present and mask and drown those feelings when that's not the move. But we're not taught how to express our feelings, how to deal with our feelings, how to, be there for ourselves. So how can I be there for myself how can I be there for myself? How can I be there for you if I'm not there for myself? Like, how can I be there for you emotionally and mentally if I don't know how to deal with my own emotions and mental myself? That just don't make no sense. Like, right now as a man, actual man, actual friend, actual cousin, actual family, like, are you living? Are you providing? Or are you surviving, bro? Like, are you living? Like, yeah, I'm living life, I'm having fun, I'm doing good, ain't nothing wrong, my emotions good, my feelings good, everything good. That's living. When it comes to providing, are you just working, waking up, work, sleep, work, wake up again, work, eat, sleep, work, and repeat the cycle? Are you just working, and not having no fun, not having no life, not having no free time? Or are you actually, like, free? Are you okay? Like, that's what providing is. Providing is just working, and never giving back to yourself. You keep pouring from a cup. You can't pour from an empty cup. I know y'all been hearing that a lot more. You can't pour from an empty cup. You gotta fill yourself up. But that's what providing is. Providing is not getting for yourself, just getting to push out, not getting to maintain. And it's surviving. Y'all know what surviving is, bro. Like, you barely making it by. You barely want to get up. You barely want to work. You barely doing anything because you're drained, bro. Surviving is you just drained. You out of it. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what to think. You don't know what to do. And surviving is not the way of life, bro. It's so much more than life if you just slow down. Like, today's Sunday, as you see, I got on a Sunday fit. When it comes to church today, the topics that they hit on, which what stuck out to me, he said, it's three main topics I'm gonna say. The first one is, the spirit and the flesh are always at war. The spirit is what's good, the good in life. The flesh is the evil, the bad. So if the spirit and flesh are always fighting, it's constant clashing. Well, I want to go out, I want to drink. The spirit saying, be full of the Lord. Provide, have good fruits of the spirit, which is your brain, how you think, how you talk, how you act towards other people, how you talk to people. But the flesh want to gossip, want to do all this and that, which is why they always at war. Like, fleshly needs and spiritual needs are different things. Spiritual needs, I need to go to church. I need to refuel with his word. Fleshly needs is, I need to get a drink. I need to drown myself. I need to go do something and just distract myself. The second topic was sit down. Literally, sit down. Sit down. Relax. Do nothing. Take your time. Stop running. Stop driving. Stop going somewhere. Sit down. Stay home. Sit down. Like, you hear God's voice when you're still. Think about the prayer. He leads me beside still waters. Sit down. You can't hear if you're always running. You can't get God's full meaning or voice if you're always running, always doing something. Never sit in his presence. Sit down and be meaningful in what you have going forward. Sit down. I know everybody want to do everything so fast, but sit down. Stop rushing. It's not going nowhere. If it's your time to go, it's your time to go. You can't rush that. So you're trying to do everything and accomplish everything. You're trying to accomplish everything right now. It's not the way to go. Take your time, relax, don't skip steps, and be honest with yourself. While I'm sitting down, don't skip steps. Don't do steps. Because when you do it, you're messing it up. Sit down, take your time, relax, breathe, and be in God's presence. He's waiting for you. All you got to do is say it. All you got to do is be there waiting. Open your Bible. Say a prayer. Then build that relationship. And he will speak to you. He will change your life. Like, God will change your life, man. Just give him access. And the third point was, the Holy Ghost is our helper. He's our helper, fulfilling our every needs. The Holy Ghost fills you in every need, everything you need. Everything you need, not want. You need to be uplifted in yourself so you can walk in Christ. But that comes with first being in his presence, knowing what his presence and spirit feels like. All right, let me get back on task, back on target. Why as a man, like, we're allowed to show it that we're angry. As a man, we're allowed to show that we're angry, but not that we are in our feelings. Like, when we crash out and get mad and do all this, everybody want to pay attention to us. But when we was needing help and, it showed signs, nobody helped. Nobody was there. Nobody did nothing. Everybody just said, oh, pick it up. What's wrong with you? What's up, bro? Like, stop doing this, stop doing that. But when there's time to help us, and you seen the signs you didn't help, that's on you. Now I'm gonna crash out. Of course, crashing out and being angry is not a good response or way to express your feelings or emotions, but that's kind of, as a man, all we've learned to do to show it, or to get attention to help us. When we get mad, when we do all this and that, not everybody wanna listen. Now when I'm mad, everybody wanna listen to me, but when I was quiet, when I was relaxed, when I was calm, and I was asking for help, nobody wanted to help. Nobody had answers. But now everybody want to be on my trail about how can we help you? How can we fix you? It's too late. I done already crashed out. It's too late. Like, if only y'all really understood what men go through and how we have to be so mentally strong and prepared, but we don't know what mental strength is. We don't know how to use it as an anchor and not a crutch. Lord, help us. Lord, help us all. Like, when it comes to protecting everyone, who's gonna protect us? As a man, who's gonna protect you? Who's gonna come and save you as a man? Who's gonna come and help you? Another man, probably. No telling what he's going through or been in right now. But you got to depend on another man to help you or save you when you can't provide for yourself. You can't help yourself. So regardless, it's a steady pattern, a trend of, if a man is not fulfilled in all three categories or can't think for itself, have the mental strength and capacity, it's going to pass along. Next generation, friend to friend, friend to friend. somebody in your friend group don't know how to do certain things, or can't think, or don't know how to do their emotions, it's gonna keep passing along. Somebody gotta set the way. Somebody gotta set the example. Somebody gotta be that light in the friend group. Help each other. I know nobody want to talk about their emotions and their traumas and everything, bro, but you don't want to feel that way no more, bro. You want to live free. You don't want to let that baggage drag you down and bring you down. You don't want to go through life asking, am I enough? Am I doing enough? Am I doing this right? Because we don't know if we're doing it right. We never know. And that's okay. That's okay as a man. As a man, you just got to operate. As a man, when you have God on your side and he's speaking through you, you will see how much different life is. You'll feel the convictions in your actions and words and how you feel, what you're looking at. And I recommend everybody to find their own church, man. Find their own spirit and build their own relationship with God. Like, as a man, when can you rest? When can you get a break? When do men heal? Men heal by working. Working, you know, we got a coworker at work who we can joke and laugh with and kiki with and chop it up sometimes with. That's how we heal. We heal by working and by doing things, not by sitting in our own feelings. And I had to learn that, man. Like, I had to learn to be able to sit in my own feelings so I could heal by myself, not depend on somebody else to talk to me or be there for me. Because nobody always gonna be there, and that's okay. That's okay. Like, you gotta have your own back. And when it comes to getting a break, some men don't know how to get a break or how to rest, because all they taught or know is work, work, work. Like, I know people who work, and when they get off, they want to work again. They want to keep working or keep doing things to stay busy, because when they sit still, they feel like their worth decreases, or they're doing nothing. When they do nothing, they're being lazy. It takes time. It takes patience. But when you run out and burn out, you will understand why you need to rest, heal, and take breaks. Because you matter. As a man, you matter so much, man. It's so much you can do as a man, but sometimes you just don't know. You don't have the knowledge because it wasn't taught to you, it wasn't explained to you. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do a whole separate video about, I'm gonna bring a man on here about how to navigate this, how to do certain things as a man. All right. What do you fight in your mind that no one knows about? As a man, we fight in so many things. So many things. From love to work to job opportunities to people to cars to some people worry about females to it's so much that goes on in the man's mind. Like, your mind always going, you're always thinking about things, you're always trying to make money, you're always trying to do this, you're always trying to do that. But you never know. Like, people never know what's going on in the man's mind. Like, they never know. Do you feel like your pain, as a man, we don't think our pain is validated. Like, our feelings are validated enough to where we can talk to somebody about our feelings. Like, if my feelings got validated a lot, I mean, if my feelings weren't validated growing up how they were, I'm not sure how I'd be. Like, growing up, my mom let me talk. She let me express why I feel this way, or ask her questions about my feelings, about why I'm feeling this, why I'm going through this, what's going on with this, or like, my mom helped me so much understand my own feelings and thoughts and emotions. Like, I thank the Lord for blessing me with my mama. Like, he took her when she fulfilled her purpose and her destiny, which is raising us to be a man early on. Like, rest her soul, but she did what she did, man, when she had us. I thank you, Lord, for that. How do you cope when you can't express? You know how many men are addicted to things? from porn to alcohol to girls to lust. Like, people have so many addictions because that's how they cope. They don't know any healthy coping mechanisms. And that's something that's eating the community up, bro. Like, I forgot what the percentage is, but of people that watch porn, it's crazy high, like above 60%. That's insane, bro. Like, people deal with so much and don't know how to express it or don't know how to understand their feelings. So it affects their mental. So they find ways, unhealthy ways to cope with what they're going through. Like, man, it's crazy the addictions that people have. Even smoking weed. You think right now that you can stop smoking weed cold turkey and be done with it because you're not addicted to it. You can't. You're addicted to it because it's helping you cope because you're suppressing something in your heart and in your mind. Stop doing all that smoking, man. Stop doing all that drinking. Stop doing all that going out. Stop watching porn. Stop doing all these unhealthy ways to satisfy your needs and cravings. They're needs. No, they're wants. They're not needs. It's so many other ways you can help yourself. But we don't know our feelings and emotions, so we don't know how to deal with it. We don't know what we're going through. We don't know how to think about our own emotions. We don't know where to start. Like, y'all be seeing things at the tip of the iceberg and don't see the bottom, the root cause. Y'all don't see it. It can be passed down from generation to generation. It could be in your bloodline. You don't know, but you're going through it right now. Break them generational curses, man. Stand up for yourself right now. It got to be in your heart and on your mind to really beat up for yourself. You got to want to change. You got to want better. It's so much out here. Like, the world, you know how big the world is, bro? Like, do y'all see this? I don't know how far y'all can see, but the world, I can't see where the world is. It's so much out in the world. Yes, there's a lot of bad. Yes, there's a lot of things that's good, temporary, but they're not good things. It's so much out in the world that can help you good. It can help you become a better person. You just gotta look for it. Find ways and things to do in life that will help you with healthy habits. Start building healthy habits for yourself as a man. Can't nobody be there for you other than yourself. Like, bro, like, I can't say it enough. I can't. You gotta want better. Some people don't even want better for themselves because they've been in they funk so long. They've been in their crap so long, they don't smell it stink. And that's not good, bro. Like, you got a future ahead of you. You got legits running around. You got nieces and nephews. You got people who are looking up to you, and they see you doing all this bad. They're gonna do it too. Set the example. Lead by example. Be a God-fearing man. Be a God-fearing man. I'm gonna do a whole separate video on how to be a God-fearing man and spiritual warfare and everything like that. I'm doing a whole separate video. And that video, I'm gonna have somebody on here with me who's been through it. Man, like, and men struggle with depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, emotional exhaustion, and then being in silence. Yes, everybody go through it. Men, women, kids, girl, boy, whatever. Yes, everybody go through it. But men go through it worse. Men don't have no back. Men don't have nobody to have their back. Men don't have no voice. When men have voices, they get called sassy. Nowadays, especially with this generation, anytime a man speak up or speak how he feel, he get called sassy, which is why men don't speak up. Like, it was a clip of Tyrese like a year or two ago. It went viral because he was crying for something. And nobody understood him. Everybody seen him as soft. And they didn't understand what was going on. Like, so much happened in life. So much goes on in life. Like, and everything stems from one action. One action can turn a whole spiral. It could spiral somebody. Like, bro, it's crazy the things everybody go through and don't speak on. From depression to anxiety to stress to everything. And as a man, you gotta shut up and deal with it. You gotta find a way to cope. You gotta find a way to cope with your own issues because nobody will be there and listen to you. You know how hard that is, bro? Like, I know people right now who listen to music or just play the game for hours because they're going through stuff and don't know how to deal with it. So you know what they start doing? If they stop playing the game, they look for it in women. Lust. They be happy temporarily. Lust expires. Stop being lustful. I ain't gonna get into that, bro. I ain't gonna get into lust, bro, because, man, I'm not judging. I'm not judging nobody for nothing. Everybody been through a whole lot and dealt with it in their own ways. And that's okay. Like, I done been through a whole lot. I done did a whole lot. But that lust expired. And once I understood that and got closer with God and built that relationship with him, man, all right, lust doesn't even come in my mind that much. Yeah, come in every now and then, but not that much at all. And I don't act on my lust at all. When I have them thoughts or urge, I'm going to God for prayer. I start calling God big guy because I built a relationship with him through church and through prayer. Like, that's big guy. Hey, big guy. Like, just have a regular conversation with him because that relationship has formed. It's a bond that I have. People think men are silent just because they don't want to talk or they don't have nothing to say. But it's because they're not seen as a voice. They're not looked at as something that'll help somebody. Somebody get to talking, they'll be like, oh, shut up, you don't know enough. Or shut up, you haven't been through this. Or shut up. In general, even when somebody know what they're talking about, women tell them shut up because of some reason or some belief or thing that they have in their mind made up about that man. But you don't know what, everybody know different things about different topics. It's part 5. It's the last part. Do you believe God cares about your mental health as a man? God cares about your mental health. God cares about your well-being. God cares about you as a whole. But you gotta be there for yourself. Go to God in prayer, man. Build that relationship and cut that bridge off. So much can go wrong in life, but when you have God and trust in God, it's a lesson. It's a lesson and a blessing in disguise. Yeah, that road might have been hard. You might have dealt with this, but you know it's for the better. You know good coming. You know good coming. And when you have trust in your faith wholeheartedly, you can lean back and, all right, I know God got me. I know I'm battling this right now, but God got me. He leading the way. It might not be the way I want him to lead and the way he's taking me through. I might not want to be took through this way, but he leading you. You just got to have faith, man. You got to build that faith. Faith can start anywhere. Faith starts wherever you are. You don't have to stop smoking or stop doing whatever you're doing to build a relationship with God. As you build that relationship, God will put it on your heart. Okay, Lord, I need to stop doing this. And he will help you with stop doing it. Like, when you don't know what's going on, you need direction, go to God. God got all the answers. He might not answer it in the way you want or how fast you want him to answer it, but he gonna answer it. And what they say, he's an on-time God. He's an on-time God. He's always there. What do you call it? Omnipresent. Omnis. Something like that. One of the words. But he's everywhere. Everywhere. Omnis. Something like that. He's always there. He's everywhere. You gotta believe and trust. Sometimes God speaks to others, to you. It might not be the right person or somebody you want to hear it from, but God will literally do that for you to make you listen, to make you hear them out. Which is why you can't cut nobody off because the benefit of the doubt, you never know what God's putting on their heart to say to you. What would it look like if men were free to be whole, not just strong? Wait, hold up. What that means is, what it means to be free to be whole and not just strong. Free to feel everything. Free to be a person, not just a man. free to be a person, being able to mess up, being able to cry, being able to feel, being able to do certain things. Like, I went to Pilates the other day. Shout out, Britt, man. But yeah, I went to Pilates, and my homegirl, I talked to somebody about it, and I was like, isn't that a girl thing? Doesn't a girl do Pilates? Pilates is literally PT. It's literally therapy, bro. Like, it's little machines and all this and that, but nowhere does it say girls only. It's literally just PT. Females just go. Everybody can go. Anybody can go. But people try and characterize or generalize everything, bro. And Pilates is great. I'm not gonna lie. Pilates is great. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do it again. And same with like yoga. I'm gonna do yoga. Hot yoga, regular yoga, I don't care, yoga. I'm gonna do yoga because I'm old, man. I need to stretch. My bones popping. I'm locking up. Like right now, my hand, I messed up my hand. Like, I need to do yoga. But men be scared to do things because they're scared of what they're gonna be called or what people want to think about them. You see me? I don't care. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. Because as a man, I know wholeheartedly that I'm a man and I don't have, what's the word? What's the right word? I'm strong in my sex and who I am as a person. Oh my God, you did Pilates. I did do Pilates. And I loved it. Now what? Like, when you're strong with who you are as a man, you don't care what nothing nobody say, bro. It don't matter what nobody say, because I know who I am. I know what I believe. I know what I do. But being whole, just being able to feel, bro. Being able to feel, being able to do, being able to please, being able to go anywhere without judgment, without any second eyes on you like, oh my God, he did that. Don't nobody judge. Stop judging people, bro. Stop judging. Because judgment will be worse when it get on you. Stop judging. And who pours into you? Make sure people around you who will pour into your cup. Because as you know, as an adult or everybody, no matter who you are, we're constantly pouring out our own cup. We're constantly pouring out our own cup. But when somebody's pouring into your cup fills back up with the right things. People can pour into your cup, but make sure it's the right things. Because it's so much out here, people can pour anything into your cup. But when it's the right things, man, hey, the sky's the limit, man. Like, when you have a great friend group who are built on some of everything, like, who are built on the right things in the right way, you never know. You never know what you can encounter based off your surroundings. What's around your friend group matter. People are always saying, oh, birds of a feather flock together. I believe that 80%, like, yes, who you hang around is what you do most time. But of course, it's not every time or everything or every action, but it's still there. If you have a group of spiritual friends or good friends, I bet your actions change. I bet you start feeling conviction when they start telling you, like, why are you doing that? Why are you acting like that? You start thinking about your actions more because my friend gonna tell me about myself if I do the wrong thing. He gonna tell me why I shouldn't do it and give what I should do or what I can do to fix that. That's the friends people need nowadays, bro. Like, I'm so glad I've started to build my spiritual friend group and my real friend group. Like, I have a lot of associates. I don't have many friends, like real friends. And that's okay. I never pride myself on being this guy who said, call everybody a friend. Yeah, I know everybody. Yeah, I know a lot of people and all that, but they're not my friends. They're my associates. They're business partners. They're coworkers. They're just people I know. They're not my friends. So watch who pour into your cup and what they pour into your cup. Watch what you pour into others' cup and how others pour into your cup, because we don't want to mix the wrong juice. No bad juju, no bad blood, no bad energy, no bad nothing. Watch who gossip. Watch who goes gossip. Watch why they gossip. Watch what they gossip about, because they do it about you. When somebody get the gossiping, bro, be like, I don't even want to hear it, or I don't want to talk about that right now. I don't want to be a part of this because that's the wrong vibe to put in the air. Everybody dealing and going through something. Everybody. So yeah, somebody might not care about your feelings or actions right now, but somebody going through something too. So be thoughtful, which is why I learned, like, when somebody get mad at me or something happened and I know I didn't do nothing, they might be going through something. Something might have happened, or I might have said something to trigger them. Like, you gotta learn to be aware. And I feel like a lot of people lack awareness. You would think awareness is pretty common and pretty normal, but it's not. And that's okay. People will learn either the easy way or the hard way. Like, especially self-awareness. Self-awareness, oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure I'm doing pop talk on that on TikTok, but self-awareness is a whole different ballgame. Like, when you're self-aware, you know what's going on around you. You know the vibes you bring in. You know what you're saying. You know how you acting. You know how you feeling. That's why I'm glad I'm very self-aware. I'm 90% self-aware, because it's always room for improvement. There's always things I can improve on or be more aware of that I just don't notice or didn't think of. So, not to be cocky, but I need help too. Everybody needs help, bro. Y'all might think I'm just this big guy who all thoughts and talk and all this and that. I struggle with things. Of course I struggle with things. I struggle with recording videos. I struggle with being consistent with my content. I struggle with, like, I don't struggle with a lot, but the little thing I struggle with bother me. Because I had to learn I can't be perfect, because God, nobody's perfect but God and Jesus. So I had to learn to accept my flaws, but build on them, not let them get worse, or chain up with something else and become this big thing, and now it's a big issue. But yeah, man, I'm gonna start back posting TikToks, pop talks, and podcast episodes. I got episodes piled up, bro, with guests and everything. I got topics already laid out, everything set up. I just haven't. I don't know what's been going on. I haven't been in the funk, but I've been in a weird space, per se. But hey, the only way out is through. The only way out of this is through it. So I'm back posting, back supporting. Y'all make sure y'all shout me out. Y'all tag me in the video. Y'all DM me if y'all have any requests. And yeah, y'all subscribe on YouTube. We're on YouTube now at waavy.pop. Same Instagram and same same Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Same app. And Keepit_P2 on Instagram, man. Without further ado, man, thank y'all for tuning into the episode. We gone.